I shall now make a statement in my capacity as the representative of Algeria. I thank Mrs. Rosemary Di Carlo for her briefing. Today, we are meeting again to address the continued deterioration of the situation in Ukraine, which unfortunately shows no concrete progress so far. Despite the numerous calls of the international community and of members of this very council for de-escalation, for restraint, and for dialogue, the situation on the ground remains very concerning. The conflict is increasingly gaining intensity and widening, and interaction between the parties remain very tense. More important, this war is causing loss of innocent lives, immense suffering and displacement, and the destruction of critical civilian infrastructures. Moreover, escalation of hostilities are still marking the conflict, heavily driven by the logic of polarization. Real prospects for peace are, for the moment, almost inexistent. In the meantime, this war continues to affect the population in the region and beyond, with its economic impact felt worldwide, especially by developing countries. Against this backdrop, I would like to highlight three critical points. First, it is urgent to ensure the protection of civilians as the top priority and to stop the bloodshed. In this regard, Algeria reiterates its call upon the parties to fully uphold their obligations under international law, including international humanitarian law. Targeting civilians and civilian objects is prohibited and must be avoided in any circumstances. Second, it is also vital to reverse the trend and to de-escalate tensions. Escalation has, so far, proven its negative impact on civilian populations and its consequences on eroding prospect for peace. In this vein, Algeria once again encouraged the party to cease the hostility without conditions and to exert calm and restraint and de-escalate tensions. Third, we reiterate our call to the parties to engage in genuine dialogue and negotiations to end this war for good. The parties, but also the stakeholders and the international community should give inclusive and constructive dialogue a real chance to deliver. The numerous successful deals, the last yesterday, through which the parties agreed on the exchange of war prisoners, are excellent illustration of the virtues of dialogue and negotiation without preconditions. Finally, we encourage the parties to direct their efforts toward a just and lasting solution, built on the purposes and principles of the UN Charter, a solution that takes security concern of all parties into due consideration. I thank you.